Live from the 24-hour tracking center, this is a winter weather alert.
Snow continues to fall for parts of West Michigan, just not everybody, and it hasn't been as much as planned. Couple of reasons for that. One, it stayed as that rain-snow mix or that wet, slushy stuff a lot longer than I anticipated. Because of that, you get 3/4 of an inch of slush. Now imagine if that were white, fluffy snow. That would have put us well on our way to that 6+ inches of snow that was forecasted. The other thing that happened, we had a big area of dry air over Illinois. It was forecasted by computer models, and I saw no indication for it coming as far north as it did, but it did get up as far north as Grand Rapids, and that cut the flow of moisture off for several hours overnight. Yet, as promised, we still have the cold and wind. We just don't have all the snow that we hoped we would. Lake effect snow is coming on the lakeshore, but let's see what's going on out there right now. We have icy roads across many parts of West Michigan, and that is the reason that the National Weather Service is keeping the winter storm warning active. Even though we're not getting the snow we anticipated, we still are getting that cold, and what would have been the snow, all that slush that we got last night, that is starting to freeze now, so we're going to have some problems on the roadways overnight. Here's what the forecast looks like. Very windy, cold. We'll see light snow starting to wrap up. It's moving. The snow is ending right now from north to south across West Michigan. We're going to continue to see that trend over the next several hours here, and the snow is generally going to wrap up. We're left with just flurries for the most part tomorrow. Storm Track Live now, you can see that there are still a few areas with moderate to heavy snowfall here stretching from central Montcalm, where we did get some pretty good snowfall here up across Montcalm County, down through southeastern Kent, parts of Ionia, Barry, Allegan, and Van Buren County. The focus here tonight and tomorrow is going to become heavy lake effect snow, which is going to affect mainly Berrien County and then into northwestern Indiana. And I'll show you what I'm thinking for snowfall totals with this coming up in just a second. And that event already starting to kick off here tonight. Winds, temperatures currently have taken a bit of a nosedive. We're almost 20 degrees cooler than we were yesterday at 6 o'clock, 15 to 20 degrees cooler. I mean, look at Battle Creek now at 18. We were in the upper 30s at 6 o'clock last night. We're down to 20 right now here in Grand Rapids and here in Fremont, where the wind is really starting to howl. We're seeing temperatures in the teens. Strong north wind. These are sustained wind speeds. These aren't even gusts. 26-mile-an-hour sustained winds out of the north in Fremont. And when you look at temperatures up to the north, it's icy cold up there. So if you have a north wind, it's going to draw that cold air in down, and that's going to impact wind chills also, which when you go to school and work tomorrow will be in the single digits below zero. Right now we're single digits above zero. Look at Lansing at 1, where we had about 5 inches of snow. Here's the wind chill computer forecast overnight. Look at this. We dip well below zero for daybreak tomorrow, and through the afternoon we hover right around the 0-degree mark for wind chills, so a cold one indeed tomorrow. 24-hour forecast. I've shifted the map view to the west a little bit. Watch what happens here between 6 and midnight. This snow basically wraps up. It pushes to the other side of the state as that low departs, and for the most part we're left with just cold conditions and cloudy skies. Now watch what happens overnight. We get that lake effect snowband setting up there on the western, southern side of Lake Michigan, and we could see some really heavy snow accumulations. Like Matt mentioned just a few minutes ago, if you're headed to Chicago tomorrow, you're going to run into some serious snow right along the south end of the lake. In fact, tonight and tomorrow we could wind up with 12+ inches for western Berrien and then most of northwestern Indiana with much lighter amounts. However, we could see some pretty good snowfall accumulations right on the far western parts of Oceana and Mason County. Rest of us, it'll be pretty light, though. So lake snow Monday, Tuesday, but right along the lakeshore only, flurries inland. Temperatures on the cold side, again, wind chills waking up tomorrow morning, Larry, below freezing, and then just light snow for the rest of the week. It's been some interesting weather here the last 24 hours, has it not?
Yes, it certainly has. And again, as we talked about, it depends on where you are, because everybody's getting a little slightly different mix of it all.
Right. So I guess the two things I would say that I want you to walk away with information-wise here is that with all that cold air, that slush is freezing up, so roads are slick, and wind chills below zero tomorrow morning.
All right. The weather, of course, bringing Monday Night Football back to Detroit, albeit for the Giants and Vikings. The Lions and the